you know that old saying, you can take the man out of the country, but you can't get the country out of the man. We weren't ready to give up our cow that we had in West Corinth, so my father made the garage in the back into a stable, and we fenced in the backyard so we could bring my chickens, and we had chickens and cows in town, and I don't think it was illegal, nobody complained, but I took the cow across Shallow Road every day to the pasture behind the houses, and at night I would bring her back. And it was quite a Shallow Road, which is a very heavily trafficked road now, was not so heavily trafficked in those days, so I wasn't really in danger of going across this road. It was paved, but I do remember that mules pulling wagons loaded with hay and other things would pass periodically along between cars passing. So still horse and wagons were still happening.
And cows.
And cows. And directly across the street from us was a big house that's now been torn down, where the Presbyterian Church has built a youth house. And behind where the youth house is was a big barn. And the Smiths who lived there had cows and pigs and horses. And so it was really like across the street from country. And all of the area now that are fancy houses in the neighborhood were places that my dog Mac and I used to go and walk in the country just to be alone. Mm-hmm. Where the Presbyterian Church currently is, there was located an establishment called the Alamo. The Alamo looked like a service station, but the outline of the building front was reminiscent of the Alamo. And it was a stucco building, and it had different tenants, but at one point it was a beer joint. And when it was a beer joint, it had tourist cabins in the back, and the tourist cabins had garages with garage doors. So if any local businessman visited during the day, their car was not able to be seen. It was through the yard of that establishment that I went with my cow to the gate where I put her in the pasture in the back.